Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Cam Go Crazy, and welcome back to another collaboration, which you already know, you guys.
It's the Point Makers Podcast with the Davis brothers, Darrence,
Demetrius.
You already know it, you guys. And today we want to do a little bit different, all right? We gonna say Talking Dirty After Dark.
That's right.
Okay. And we gonna give you a shout out. We had someone that was supposed to be here. Shout out to Tamara the brand. You couldn't make it because of the flight miss, but we have a special guest that was able to come and still make this possible, baby. So go ahead and tell the world, what's your name?
Hello, everybody. My name is Kasandra, a.k.a. Poodie the Barber, a.k.a. Longshoreman Poodie, a.k.a. I just published my first book. I got wear a lot of hats, but yeah, my name is Kasandra Johnson, and I'm so thankful and proud to be here and, pop my stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all heard that longshoreman.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, y'all heard that. Don't ever play, okay?
Get that money.
Yes. And today, today's topic, we are going to be talking about the grown, sexy, and raw conversation, all right? So we all be a little bit of timid of talking about sex and relationships, but we need to have it. And today we going to give it to you real raw and uncut. So make sure y'all subscribe and stay tuned because you don't want to miss what's about to be said.
That's right.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
Okay, and the first topic, y'all already know. I started off with, do we really know the difference between intimacy and sex? Or do y'all know the difference? Or can y'all tell the world the difference?
You want to?
Go ahead, but me personally, I can't really comment on that too much because if I ain't intimate with you, then it's hard to elaborate on that. So
Right.
you could go.
And
ahead.
It's about a connection. So that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's the main thing. So I'm what you would consider OG, right?
Yeah.
Over 50. So
You look good.
That part.
But back when I was young, intimacy didn't matter. You know what I mean? Because I was a youngster, a young man, especially growing up in the hood. You're trying to run numbers up because that's how you kind of build your rep with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I done slept with X amount of girls or whatever. And most of them didn't mean nothing. You probably had a couple of girlfriends during that stage.
Yeah.
But most of the women that you sleeping with wasn't no intimacy.
When did it become popular though? Who
What?
made that rule for heck of dudes to just sleep with heck of women? When did
I don't know. I
don't know. I just want to know. I really do want to know
I
that,
really
y'all.
think that's a thing from society from way back in history when men could have more than one wife and concubines and all that other shit. It's a status thing where it shows you're a virile man and you're fertile and you can have erections and do whatever at any time with multiple women and all of that. So I think that's a status thing, and most men go through that early on in life. A lot of dudes though, they go through it later because, like we said on the last collaboration, a lot of cats really can only get not what they want, but who wants them.
What they can
There's
get.
a difference.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you grow up in school and you looking at a girl and, like me and my brother, we was young, we in 4th, 5th grade or whatever, and we looking at the little girl with the long ponytails, whatever, and you want her, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But if she don't want you and you go through that enough in life, now you scarred. So now you 25, 30 years old, now you living out the shit you should have been doing at 16.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So all the rejection and all of that got you just living like a hoe.
Yeah, right. And
not a hoe, but...
Yeah, and when you see the dudes that's older doing that, I think it's some kind of sickness.
I heard they gay. I heard that dudes, do y'all agree? I don't know. I heard that dudes that once you get older, like you said, once you get an age and you still just want to have sex nonstop, you gay. Like if your partner can't satisfy you and you just got to keep looking and keep searching, I heard you gay.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is. And no shout out to the homos, y'all got to get dick too.
I can't say that's true because like I said, I'm older, so it's really like, it take a lot to have sex at my age.
Yeah.
So I got to be really feeling you.
It's an emotional thing.
We ain't just doing this just to be doing it because I'm old shit, you know what I'm saying? And, so therefore, it's got to take the right planning, the right time, the right mood. All of that shit got to combine.
To line in.
To align itself for me to even feel that way that I want to be, sexual with a person. But I have heard that guys later on in their age that do that, is trying to repress homosexuality. I have heard that.
I've heard that. That's what I've been seeing. Now I don't know how true it is, but that's what.
What you think?
I just think a lot of girls always calling dudes gay nowadays. So I mean, that's what I see. A lot of women are always labeling dudes gay, whether they know that or not.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot of questionable things. It's just a lot of sweet, sugary little stuff that I see out there.
I don't know. So
I mean,
know
like
women call men gay all the time. So
you don't agree, huh?
And got no facts to it. I mean, I don't know if they gay or not. I ain't seen them do nothing, so I can't label them as being gay because I sure ain't witnessed nothing they did. But I do know women, they call a lot of men gay for no apparent reason.
Right.
I know they actions. I see some action.
Yeah. Okay, but let me ask y'all this. Or ask y'all as women. And this is a serious thing. For a man to show femininity, okay, first of all, a lot of women want to call a man who's a manly man as ourselves, like, because you ain't finna see no bitch shit come out of us. We just was raised to never do that under no circumstances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what the penalty is that you gotta face, but you stand on being a man.
Yeah.
If you bit it off, then you gotta chew it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was raised. But a lot of guys act in a feminine manner because the women, y'all want that at first.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in touch with his feelings and he ain't toxic masculine and all that other shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all do.
Yeah. No,
how do you feel?
I think it has a lot to do with how they're brought up. You know, if they're like raised around a lot of women, sisters, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know, you understand females more. You probably is kind of softer, but it doesn't mean you're a bitch. You know, it just means you can kind of connect with a woman and her feelings, her emotional side. But I really think it has a lot to do with just how they was raised and what do they see a woman is and being treated with that. You know, I think that has a lot to do with it. And then just shit. Jail shit, niggas in the streets, you know, it's just
and it's a lot of shit factors.
It is, especially nowadays. Like
it's the gay dudes that come and tell us about the sugary
stuff. It is. And that was touching bases on the having sex being so intimate. So now you want some ass, now you want a nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying? It just come down to like nothing can satisfy you. It's always, you know, it's like drugs. You go to weed, then you go to the powder, then you go to crack, then you on heroin, fentanyl, and you psyched out.
Satisfying.
You're psyched out. So I think it comes a lot to do with they're always looking for just that high, you know, sexually, you know, and also to touch bases on you about what is sex and intimacy. So I'm 30, right? So I'm just now learning my body, like just now learning what I really like, what really gets me like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for me, like, and when I was younger, it was like sex was just, it was lust. It was like my little feelings was all over the place. I couldn't really read myself like that, you know?
So it was physical.
It was physical. Yeah. Now it's more mental, emotional. You know, how do you make me feel? You know what I'm saying? That's what make you get wet. You know what I'm saying? That's what make you, okay. All of the looks and, you know, where's your mind at? Are you feeding me what I need to have to be that for you, you know, in that moment? So, yeah, and I'm 30, like I said, so I'm just now understanding, okay, intimacy is more emotional. It's more spiritual, connection-wise. You know what I'm saying? It's not just...
What do y'all like? Like, what do y'all like for a woman to be intimacy? Like,
well, me myself, and now I'm gonna go back because what you're saying is true. Because 30 is around that age when you start realizing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You realize you've been having sex the wrong way the whole time.
Because for me,
you've been pound game and it ain't pound game.
No, for real.
Because see, for me, I got 4 daughters, right? So at 30, I had 3 daughters. I had 1 son, 3 daughters at 30. So around 30 is when I start coming around to like respecting women because I had these little girls.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I was the most disrespectful nigga in the world and all that, but to tell the truth, women, unless you had my kids, wasn't shit to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
But that's a lot of men that think that way.
Right. But I was young. You know, and so what you saying, I feel what you said, because 30 is, you know, that's when you start getting
that age.
Emotional bonds with a woman that locks into you like, okay, she got my best interest at heart for real.
Yes.
So now you start feeling for her, and no matter, you know, what some women think, oh, my shape is this, or I'm overweight, or I'm underweight, or whatever, they don't really be knowing. We don't give a fuck. Once we locked in like that, we don't care.
So it's the connection.
Yeah. You're going to know who got your best interest at heart, though.
Right.
Right.
It's going to be a connection. It's going to be like, that's your best friend.
Yeah. You definitely going to feel it.
It's going to be, your ride or die. They're going to do whatever it is that they supposed to do, whether they mad or they happy at you. Right. It's going to be continuous. It's going to never stop. So you should know that off top.
Yep.
So we can agree at this age, ain't nobody just having no one-night stands.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
No,
or like
no. Over that.
Where am I even find the time to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You know?
In the interest to do it too, because you got to think like, I'm grown. Like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we not kids. We not, fresh, like, it's fun. Like, no, it's stuff out there. It's too much going on. I don't know who you dealing with. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. And now at this age, I have morals. I have values. I know my worth. I respect myself. Yeah. Not to knock nobody that do what they do, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to come to a point when you realize that.
Yes. Yeah.
See, that's very important. Is to present yourself always as a lady and a woman to the right dude.
Right.
So, like you was asking earlier, like, what do we like? And so I'm going back to the previous conversation. It's okay for women to be these rough, rah women. That's a strong black woman, right? Mm-hmm. But if a black man show you some bitch assness, he's a punk.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a double-edged sword. Like, I want my woman. I mean, you ain't got to be scary. You know what I'm saying? If we out somewhere and a bitch out of line, bust her head open. You a woman, she a woman. Handle your business, right?
But you don't want her getting in the car.
If a dude run up on you, I'm finna bury you. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I understand that. Yeah. But when I come home, I want softness. I want slippers, my cigars laid out, and dinner. I want all that.
Intimacy.
And that's going to bring the intimacy. You can't bring me that, then what are we doing?
Yeah. Cook. She already know what you like.
Yes.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Playing.
Right.
And we all got time to play.
Yeah, we don't. And see, that's the thing is the roles be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just some of them, they be trying to probably take that dominant role. Like the dudes that deal with the women, that's rah, that's always running their mouth, that's always talking.
Them the punks. Them is the real
really, they ain't about it.
Right.
So that's why they got her to be the altar of what he want to be or what he not is. So, somebody that's really about it, you ain't gonna want no woman that's always running her mouth, that's always confrontational.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
If you a killer, you gonna have to kill.
You gonna get put
she gonna put you in a wreck.
Yeah, you gonna get put to a test one day with her in her mouth.
But a real man gonna stop that.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to say. So, like, you can identify, because I'm a Virgo, right? So
Virgo's
it's like,
house,
I'm a Virgo.
Here you go. He don't believe in the sign thing.
Neither do I.
I know, y'all, but we okay.
We accept that.
Thank you.
Some dudes
Virgo's in the building.
A lot of women do.
Yeah, women do. We understand.
Yeah, because I was in the barbershop on Friday, and they was talking about it, and I was like, nah.
You was on that side, you should be like, there go Kim with that talking. Nah.
I'm both. Like, I understand the astrology, but also understand it's how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? It's
just how you was raised.
You was brought up.
But we got some traits.
Yes, definitely. So I'm both with it. But I feel like I was raised, I got 5 brothers, right? I'm the only girl. So raised in East Oakland, West Oakland, the hood, okay?
Right.
For all my life. When I say for all my life, I mean, I was out there, like, I know the game, all of the stuff. As I got older and had my son, just on a business aspect and just my femininity, you see a real man. You know what I'm saying? He'll take that out of you. It's like, let me let my hair down. I don't got to be so, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be that. We want to be that as women.
He's not going to allow you to be hard.
Exactly. But also, we had to play a role for so long. I'm a provider. I'm a protector. I'm all of these things. But
I'm doing things that
But I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing
and it takes a alpha male for an alpha woman. You know what I'm saying? And to identify, she is kind of rough around the edges, but she's submissive. She's beautiful. I got to just take that out of her. I need to lead her. A good leader, I'm going to submit it every time because I trust you.
But you know
safe.
What, though, Poodie? You don't have to really, well, we don't have to, not you. Man, we don't really have to take that out. We just got to be man enough to make you feel comfortable in your glow as a woman.
You're right.
Amen.
You're right.
It.
You're right.
Amen.
Because you're going to always have that.
Yeah.
You can't take that away.
Right.
After you 18 years old, ain't no removing that
right.
from you.
It's survival.
You're going to suppress it.
You're right.
It's survival.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're going to suppress it. You're going to be like, you know what? nah, I ain't gonna bust this bitch head over the parking spot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it ain't worth it.
You're right.
I want to though.
You're not taking that because we from Hunters Point.
Okay.
So we know your struggle in the Oakland, just like Hunters Point. There really ain't no difference except 8 miles of water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's
for real.
it. So we understand where you coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it take a real man to see. That to me is a mistake women be making. Y'all gotta know a real nigga when you see one.
Mm-hmm.
You know
how we supposed to know when there's so many manipulations?
You're gonna take some losses.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a lot of manipulation out there.
Losses, right? But you gotta learn from them losses.
You're right.
You do.
Yep. If you learn from it, it's an experience. It's a lesson, right?
There you go. Preach.
Now, if you don't, it's a habit.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And you just making bad decisions.
Yeah.
But it's so much fuckery though out there right now. So, like you say, it's real to them, it's fake to us.
Yeah.
What's fake to us is real to them. So, they really don't really know.
Yeah.
And so they bump their head a bunch of times. Yeah. And social media make it look what it's something that it's not all the time, though.
We go always back to social media, y'all.
Because
that's a big problem.
It threw a curveball in life.
It has.
Yeah. It really has. I lost so much respect for a lot of people that I grew up with just because of the social media.
It gave them that platform that they never had growing up.
And I'm like,
now they got a platform.
You was a cool dude or you was a good chick. Now all of a sudden, you found out how to get some traction on your page, which it ain't really paying you. It ain't like you getting monetized or nothing.
Yeah.
You're just getting likes and comments.
That's it.
And that's why you got to stick to who your true self is. You know what I'm saying? People let all of this social media get to them and what they want to be and how to get money and what is right and what is wrong, like,
or what a relationship's supposed to look like,
supposed to be like, or just putting your business out there.
Car.
Like, if you stay solid to yourself, move how you move, that shit, you're gonna attract boss people in general, no matter what. Your energy is gonna, thrive through whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So I have got my heart broke a lot of times, but like you said, you live and you learn from it. And I had to really ask God, like, do I shut down? Because I could be blocking my blessings. You know what I'm saying? But also, do I allow that to make me better and push through? So when the person comes in my life, I could be that lover, that nurturer, that wife, that whatever I need to be, that mother for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky because out here is so much fake stuff going on that it scares you. You be like, damn, I'm gonna just stick to my roles, and I ain't even about to.
For her, you thinking more mature than your age.
Yeah, because you said 30.
You really are.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I got you about damn near twice your age.
Yeah.
I don't look damn near 60, but I'm 57.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're in the right direction.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking in the mindset of a 40-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A woman that's on the verge of being a grandparent or something right now.
Yes.
That's how you thinking, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people your age probably would knock you for that, girl, you a sucker, you square. Whatever.
Yeah, they want the fast life.
I done already been there and done that, y'all. And I honestly, I gained so much wisdom and knowledge listening to people like y'all. Like, I take heed to a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't believe fat mean greasy. It really do. It really do. And I learn from people's mistakes. Like, I'm not that type of person. I go through my own stuff, but I watch people go through their shit. So I'll be like, okay, I ain't doing that.
There you go.
Okay, I ain't. You could say I'm square, whatever. I'm really a real one. I will really do whatever I need to do at the end of the day. But I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Right now, it's about financial stability. It's about creating wealth. It's about really creating that legacy for the next generation. Because I didn't have nothing. My mama didn't have nothing. Yeah. Not to say it like that. She had a mindset to tell me, you go get yours, baby. I couldn't do it. Did. So it's up to you. You got the tools, you got the knowledge, you push through that and whatever you got to do. And I pushed every time I was struggling or I went through something, I used that shit as fuel. Right. Like, okay, I could do this. Like I said, I'm a licensed barber, a natural hairstylist, a longshoreman. I just published a book. Like, I put my heart and soul into, understanding that I want better for myself.
And you're not going to settle.
Yeah, no. And
that's what people do.
Speaking about the sex-wise, that shit don't phase. Now, I do need the intimacy. I do need that. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, let me rub your feet. You just been at that job.
Okay.
Let me put some oil on you. But not also, Diddy style, but I love Diddy, y'all.
I'm very... Yeah, what you need your blunt rolled, you need what you cook dinner. Like I do all of that. It's vice versa. We both working hard towards something, and that's what's crazy in this day and age. Like, I get that you want to be traditional, but we both got to make some money in the air. Right. We both got to make it. You got to depend on me. I got to depend on you. It's this whenever I come
really
through.
Traditional.
And I was just gonna say, do y'all think that people be moving too quick into a relationship after one?
Oh yeah, come on.
For sure.
So I was just
for sure.
for real. Like, it's people. Do you give yourself enough time to heal before you can?
Right, and see,
you should,
but they don't.
And I don't mean to make this a one-ended argument, but for women, I think that's mandatory.
Yeah. For what?
For a woman
to give herself some healing time.
Yes, it is.
And there's no maximum amount of time that a woman should need as individual.
No,
depending on the situation.
No, because I'm forever healing myself.
Right.
I'm forever. I mean, me writing a book was basically getting my childhood trauma out the way to be a better woman and a better mother and a better. I didn't want to hinder myself no more. All of the stuff that I went through, but I had to realize that I'm continuously healing myself every day, and whoever is dealing with me have to understand that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still maturing. So as long as I know that, and I don't feel like, oh, I know it all. I'm this. I'm that. No, everybody learns something every day. And somebody can teach me something, and I can teach somebody something, you know, and that's where you gain wisdom at. I love to learn. I love to hear it. I love to, you know, I'm y'all gaming me up right now. You know, we feeding off of each other, and I feel like that's what this next generation is not getting. They think they know it all.
Want us to be on here talking about the stuff that, like, they want the nasty, the sexy. They want all of that. They don't want information. They don't want game. They don't want to know what we talking about right now. But we're going to give it to you anyway.
But Cam, for sure. You know why? You know, bro, you know this too. You expose the truth, especially through game and knowledge. People got to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fucked up. You got to admit that. You have to. And so if you accept the game, the knowledge, the wisdom, and sharing opinions and experiences and everything, at the end of the day, you got to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Where am I fucked up? Along this conversation we had for an hour, what parts of that apply to me?
Nothing.
And people don't want to face
that. They don't want to look in the mirror.
So they about to go smoke and drink and get high.
And they want to think everything is cool with them.
Yeah, they cope with it different ways, for sure.
They want to think everything is cool, like you just said. Even at our ages, right? We are older than you, but we still learning, maturing every day we wake up.
Right.
Every single day.
Because the world is evolving every day too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we got AI and some other shit out there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We ain't had that. You know? And it's just, you know, and from like going back to the intimacy thing, it's just, I think women, like, because men, it's fucked up, but I'm gonna just keep it how it is. Say what it is, rather.
Yeah.
We gonna look like champions with numbers, y'all know.
Exactly.
And that's just the truth of the matter. That will never change. And my opinion of why that is because your womb is a vessel of life. We just carry sperm. You know what I'm saying? We fertilize your egg, but the baby has to be nurtured in your womb. Right. That is a special place. That any man ain't supposed to be in.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I understand.
And that's why, because like we was talking, remember we was talking before we filmed the last collaboration, right? Y'all sexual organs is internal, ours is external. Once we get up out of the chick or whatever, we can wash it off and keep it pushing.
We had that on us.
You got it in you.
It's about, what is it, a soul tie. That's what they say.
You know, and so, you know, that's the whole thing, you know, so women, what men could do, we're different.
Nah,
we're the same.
But different.
Yeah, we're the same.
Look, a man can make multiple babies in a year, but a woman can't.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's a big difference.
So it's different, you know, and I think women have to, like you said, you got to value yourself, know your worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all the last one, like, go get what you can get. Don't settle for the piece of shit nigga out there because you just think you got to have a man. Ain't nothing wrong with being celibate until you find it right.
No, it's not. And I stayed by myself for a long time. I mean, I was doing some real soul searching within myself. I was like, God, please, whatever I got to do. And I just stayed busy. I was making money. You know what I'm saying?
I fail to realize people cannot be by themselves.
I was, and that's it's sad though, because it's like you're gonna be yearning and being around negative people and negative energy, and you're not gonna go. It's gonna go down and down and down. when you could be by yourself, like, I'm okay with being by myself. I'm at peace. Yes, of course, I definitely want a partner, but I want the right partner. And I know I have to be patient in order to get that right partner. And
you still working on yourself.
Stuff that comes later is so much greater, y'all. Like,
yes,
you have to really, yes,
there
you have to really understand that. And once you understand it and you'll be okay with you and learning who you are and loving yourself, that's when a man know how to love you the most. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but how can they love themselves? How y'all as men, how can a woman, or how can they start loving themselves? Because people don't know how to love themselves.
By saying you love yourself.
By really celibacy. Really. I mean, unless you got the right guy.
So setting boundaries.
Well, because I'm going to tell y'all the truth, right? A lot of dudes ain't going to say it because a lot of dudes are still running around there like they teenagers wanting to fuck everything they see.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you really ain't trying to wife nobody with hella bodies.
Yeah.
You're just really not. Because you could be sitting at dinner and she done fuck 3 dudes that's in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and now you suspect that every dude she shake hand like, damn, was she sleeping with him too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's how men think. I'm just keeping it.
So how was Kanye with Kim?
Because Kim gave that boy $60 million.
Oh, that's what that was.
That might have helped.
You gonna accept that?
Okay.
Oh, she can sleep with whoever for $60 million.
Okay. So he sold his soul.
He sold his soul, and look at him now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, and that's not to say that a woman with bodies can't redeem her qualities, because she can't. A lot of people say, no, don't listen to that bullshit that like the Anton Daniels and other motherfuckers. Yeah, okay. If you still active like that, yeah, ain't no dude want you. But if you put some space in between yourself and you meet the right man and you like, look, I ain't been with a man in 6, 7, 10 years or whatever.
Like she was saying, soul search, you go find yourself.
I respect it, because I was young. I was like, I'm gonna fuck with him and he ain't shit. Like, I didn't know I was just young, I'm not learning. But once I understood it, I'm like, let me sit down. Let me really understand who I am, mature some more. Don't just, just go for anything. And that's when others started seeing me too. Once you start doing it, oh yeah, she not easy.
Right.
You can't just play with her. She about her morals, she about her value. You got to really court her. You got to really treat her like she's a woman, because she is. You know what I'm saying?
Not just want to do that.
No.
She about her
but
business.
The real one do.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're going to get out of it. You get what I'm saying? They're going to get some real, yes.
It's an investment.
But it's a lot of people that ain't doing that, y'all. I keep telling y'all, because, and then that's when earlier when I was telling you the sugary ones, I'm not saying everybody is like that, but they not, they scared to come and see a real woman. Like, a lot of men are not going to come and see a woman, like they're going to think that that's intimidating, or, oh, that's too much, or that's baggage, when really it's a woman that's ready, that's going to change you.
You know what I hate?
But they don't want it.
What's that?
This is what I hate when niggas say this. Oh, she thinks she all that. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
But some don't like that. Just like they gonna think that.
What you mean?
Well, she thinks she all of that. She needs to lower her standards.
That's them deflecting. Yeah. That's how they think of themselves. That's why.
Because I expect mine keep your motherfucking nose in the air and blinders on, because you fuck with the king. You don't fuck with the pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you if you gonna call yourself a queen, then you walk in that motherfucking light.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That means you don't play around with these jokers and shit like that. You don't do that. These motherfuckers, I'm not saying that you shit on them and treat them like trash, but you let them know, like you address them. You don't, as a woman, you treat yourself like a queen, right? You don't hug no dudes from the front and don't embrace like that. You know what I'm saying? They friends, you side hug them.
Exactly.
Or shake their hand.
There
you know what I'm saying? Like that, you stay out of motherfuckers' face.
Fist dap them.
Right.
Yeah.
Fist dap them.
Yeah.
Because
you set your boundaries.
Men will, I'm telling you, men will chop y'all up worse than what y'all think women do.
No, I know.
They'll sit there and lie on you and everything. Oh, yeah, that bitch like me. And just because you said hi in a certain tone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to watch, you know what I'm saying, and cleaning up your image as a woman. It's going to take a lot of work for a real motherfucker to see. You know what I'm saying? But if you complete those tasks, then he going to respect it, because it takes resilience to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy for a woman who ain't fucked with hella motherfuckers not to fuck with motherfuckers, because she ain't used to doing it anyway.
Exactly.
But somebody that's been around and been in the streets and did a lot of shit, for her to cut that shit off and say, fuck it, I'm focusing on me and my kids.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing. You gotta respect that. It's just like a motherfucker, a dude that was on dope, but he go to prison, come home, and he ain't never touched it again.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't hold them till they pass.
You can't hold them.
Mm-hmm. So it ain't never too late, y'all.
It's never too late.
It's not. It's about building up your mentality and understanding your worth, your mindset. You wanting more, like a lot of people make mistakes at the end of the day. It's not, you can't keep making those mistakes though. You have to stay true to, okay, yep, I learned from it. Let me boss up. Let me brush that shit off. And you know what I'm saying? Right. People see that. People respect that actually. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we not perfect at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect. So that's, I didn't see my brothers dog women out, love women. The women that they really want, then they got dogged out. Like, I didn't see the game. So it's like, I'm very, I'm observant to a lot. I feel when somebody is not that one or, playing with me or, and then it's in me too. Like, I could be a player too. I don't want to do that, but it's just like, it's in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just understand what I need to understand moving forward. You have to really, just observe certain things and that's a gift I feel like that we have too as Virgos. I'm not gonna lie, it's a curse in the gift.
But laugh. Don't you laugh?
No, for real.
I be on a very tired day.
I don't understand none of that.
Yeah. Read a person.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yes.
Just how we were saying earlier when we was off air, certain stuff that you feel, everybody feel it, but it's like we be feeling it.
We feel it.
I felt it.
Feel it. And that's why our connection with other people is so strong too, because like everybody I talk, they're like, yeah, you so I know I am. Like, this is it's a gift to, not even to say it like that, but the stuff that I've been through, it's like I'm a genuine person. You don't come around that at all often. Like, a person can talk to me and trust me. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust people like that. No. You can't trust people like that. I got people call me like, I know that I could talk to you, I could confide in you. And that feels good. Yeah. Because I know that I'm doing something right and I'm solid. You know what I'm saying?
But do you have somebody to go to like that?
I do.
Okay.
I do, but I feel like I'm always, like, I'm the type of person that I just hold a lot in. You know what I'm saying? I hold a lot in. I deal with certain things on my own. Like, I'm not, my pride is big, it's strong. My ego is big, it's strong. Yeah. So I go to God about a lot of my stuff, a lot of my problems.
Everybody's supposed to do.
A lot of my problems. I just deal with it. Because that's how I had to deal with life. You just deal with it. I need this. I'm going to just work harder. I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. Like, but you get tired. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you ask God to give you the strength to move on and do what you got to do. And he ain't going to put you through nothing you can't handle. So I'm chosen at the end of the day. Period. I'm chosen at the end of the day.
Amen, y'all. Y'all see these red boots up here. Don't ever play, okay? And I was just going to ask y'all too, like, how do y'all feel about, like, self-esteem? Does that play with, like, sex, like roles, or you get what I'm saying? Like, having self-esteem or having somebody holler at you?
Self-esteem, to me, in a woman is one of the most attractive traits they could possess.
Yeah.
And a lot of women would, I think you agree with this too, a lot of women would define self-esteem the wrong way. They would think being, well, I like, say Lizzo or somebody like that. That's not self-esteem.
That's
she's doing that for fame.
And trying to push it to the other people.
And not saying that she should be ashamed of her body. I'm not saying
that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that's not self-esteem. Is a woman that could be dressed like she is, right? I wouldn't think that's trashy. She got on knee-high boots, shorts, nice blouse to match it. It looks, attractive, presentable, but it's not over the top.
And it's covered.
Grass ain't hanging out of the shit.
It's sexy and elegant all at once, baby.
Have y'all ever noticed this? Like, if y'all in the club, you could be in there dressed in Chanel from head to toe, knowing you looking good as hell.
Right.
Niggas gonna go up to that bitch in that Durant.
They don't have,
They probably don't know what Chanel is, though.
Yeah. No, they probably do. But like we just said, though,
he said probably
she thinks she all that because she got the bag and the gear on, and so you going after this broad in this $20 Durant outfit because her ass hanging out of it. For real.
Yeah.
She's overexposed, basically.
Yeah, and see, so that's not confident because you're trying to draw that in. You're trying to draw that attention in by exposing yourself in a way that's really not cool and may get you some attention that you don't want.
Exactly. So being naked.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because every man that see you ain't the man you like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's actually low self-esteem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like it has a lot to do with, your confidence, how you carry yourself, far as in inner, like, because I could wear this and I could wear some booty shorts, but at the end of the day, I got to know that I'm confident in what I have on. You know what I'm saying? And just know that it's attention out there. So you're going to get approached. Negative, positively, it's going to happen. It's just, is that what you want? So
that's what he's saying. With the booty shorts, gonna get that negative attention.
Right.
It ain't gonna get that attention that you want.
Right. Even with touching bases, I work at the Longshore Hall in San Francisco. Right. 85% is OG men. You know what I'm saying? So I come there, dressed, covered, everything covered. I don't like the attention. It's a work setting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of women that do come up there with booty shorts and they want
Hands
that
attention.
Tight. Yes. They want that attention. They got around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for me, it's like just understanding that a man gonna be a man regardless.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? I have to present myself. When I say I dress down every time. Because I don't want I'm going to be working here for the rest of my life. I'm going to be dealing with these people. People are going to be dying on the job. I'm going to die at this job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no negative attention towards me. Even if it's positive, like I look good, I look nice. But that's not what I want. It's a job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm aware of that as a woman. So I carry myself a certain way. If we go out, that's something different. But even with working with my coworkers, I would be more dressed up than going to the club. You know what I'm saying? Because you looking at me through my Dickies now, like I didn't see you at the club, and so I'm aware of that. You get what I'm saying? Okay, let me, you could see me on the outside, you could visualize certain things, but just how you carry yourself and knowing that you're gonna be around men majority of the time, it's not cool,
Yeah, and see,
you don't want your name ran at the workplace either.
And see what y'all saying, that's some real shit, and I hope the female listeners is picking up on
y'all
that.
better listen.
Because
I ain't gonna tell you to be no hoe.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, you gonna be a hoe. They telling you ain't gonna get chose.
And I'm gonna tell you you gonna get chose.
Well, you
by
might
the
get
wrong dude.
For that moment, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see,
but rich guys choose hoes.
But see, like I said before, we don't know how a motherfucker got to be rich.
Okay, yeah, there you go again. Now I got a rich man that got a booty hole as big as his mic.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
You sit on the fire hydrant and slide to the concrete.
As soon as he coffee fart and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to deal with something there.
Like for real. So, that and that's the thing we got to get away from, because to me, if you don't think you all that, because any man that is intimidated by your confidence as a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
As a woman.
Right.
That ain't the dude for you.
Perfect.
Because now you got to lower yourself. Oh, you ain't all that. Because you
Amen.
know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucker that really, in his mind, he really feel as though he don't deserve you in the first place. So he's finna weaken you.
I was just about to break you.
That's a red flag. That means he ain't never had a bad woman in his life. That you his first baddie. How they be saying it? He all insecure. I can't go out. You can't be.
Right.
Let me pop my stuff. If you trust me and I trust you, and I could be beautiful and go out and you be like, that's my girl. I love, yeah, baby, put that on. You look good. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do with your woman, to let you know, okay, I'm doing this for us, for you. I'm not for, for us.
Right.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because dudes, they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? And women.
I think it's a balance.
Well, women often make the mistake, for whatever reason, of grabbing these dudes, right? Once you had that baby, your ass trapped for a few years at least.
Yeah.
Until you figure it out.
But y'all, it be manipulation out here. And then that's why I always go back to it. See, if y'all men, y'all in y'all kids' lives, some people don't have that. So you grow up and you learn through experience. So you might have to go through this sucker nigga, or you might have to be with these couple suckers before you realize, hey, let me not run into another relationship. Let me sit back. Let me value myself and see what it is. But you don't know that in the hood. I'm telling you, I can speak for myself. I've had my dad around, but he wasn't there like he could have been. And my biological father, I didn't meet him until I was 19 or 20. So the things that I learned, if it wasn't my mom or my grandma telling me something, I literally learned from mistakes. Like, oh, this not what you're supposed to do.
Right.
But now it's too late because the mistake was already made. So that's why I tell people, like, some people you gotta have grace with because they learning. They literally learning the way of life, but it's never too late for you not to be a hoe.
Right. And also, that's
you
why
gotta be a hoe.
I have one kid, right? I always thought I would have like 5, 6. I have big family. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a good mom. I had all these kids. After that first one, and that I don't even like to speak on it, but
there you go.
The situation.
Yes.
When I outgrew a situation and I had to realize, like, if I have some more kids, it's gonna hold me back. And kids are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But if you don't have that certain mentality, these bitches be having hella kids back to back to back, and they don't even know how to take care of them. They can't
stop being in a relationship.
Or chasing the nigga. Like, that shit is crazy, y'all. That's why I'm like, I learned I do want to have more kids, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm 30. I have time. I'm not gonna say my baby a mistake, but you see, I didn't have no more. After that, I said, yeah, let me work on my career. Let me get it right. All of that energy needs to go into him. You know, to raise a young child is different to just have a child. You know, I got to teach him manners, respect, how to treat a woman, how to take responsibility and be accountable. Like, they don't teach that to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, my baby he's very smart, and he knows when to be a kid. How he is a kid. You know what I'm saying? Kids is not kids now.
No, he's not coming around with no gun in his hand and rapping the NBA
You can call him a square,
boy.
whatever. I bet you my baby gonna have some money. When he gonna go to college, he gonna do sport.
But that's what we gotta stop doing. We gotta stop calling our people in our community squares, because that's why people don't want to be scholars and it's a square.
They think it's wrong.
It is not. But exactly.
But you know what? Our role models are fucked up.
Our role model is social media right now.
And rappers.
Yeah, and all of them is hoes and naked.
But that's why it's up to us, like, that parental control is something. I'm not trying to say like I force my baby to do something, but if you show him right, if he do something wrong, he always gonna get you know, he gonna understand the right way what to do, no matter what. Just like my mama brought me up in church, she was on drugs, whatever. But I bet you I have my faith still. You know, I always could go to the Lord and be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I need to walk. You know, do what I need to do for myself. Like, everything will throw you off with so much peer pressure and stuff like that, but in your heart, if you made up like that, you're going to always revert to what's right, no matter what, because it's a gut feeling. Like, okay, everybody doing this, they going to jail, they getting killed. I didn't want to do that, so yeah, I am going to go to school. I am going to graduate. I am going to, you know, and it pays off. That is what pays off. So just installing in them, you know what I'm saying, wisdom and the right thing to do. They're always going to have that in the back of their head. Of course, they're going to go through stuff. They're going to get peer pressured into it. But if you raise them right, like you're supposed to, 9 times out of 10, they're going to turn around and do the right thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you got to teach the kids the difference between entertainment and reality.
Yeah. But a lot of people is this.
The internet.
Look, a lot of people is like this, though. Throwing the iPad, throwing the phone. Anything to get you out my face.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell y'all
so I can go lay down in the bed with the man that ain't nothing.
Exactly.
Go smoke my weed. So let me jump on the website myself. I'm going to feed my child this whatever device.
See, I got daughters your age, right?
Uh-huh.
And they was raised listening to death row gangster rap. I was a rapper in the 90s when they was coming up in early 2000s. And so they heard all my shit. All the shit I listened to. Yeah. And sometimes they didn't sit in the studio with us, all the shit. But they knew one thing. And maybe it was a good thing to say, maybe it wasn't. Me and your uncle is them niggas for real. These niggas is acting.
Yeah.
This is just like the movies we watch. It's a movie that you can't see, you can only hear. Yeah. And that's what my daughters always know. That's why they not into like, oh, this art. They ain't into that. They listen to whatever they listen to. And they can give a fuck about the artist, for real. They just like the music.
Right.
And that's how it's supposed to be. These people are dumber than us, most of them. They just got to break.
Right.
They got to break. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, we worshiping, we sitting up here talking about black power, fight the power, black this, black that, but we worshiping motherfuckers that work for the same powers we talking about fighting against.
Exactly.
Jay-Z has a job.
Yeah. Right.
Beyonce has a job. Kanye has a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have jobs. You ain't no fucking billionaire working for nobody else. Who does that? What you work for? To make $1 billion, right? I got $1 billion, I'm still gonna work for the NFL or anybody else? No. You're worth $1 billion if you sell everything you got.
Yeah.
Then it could liquidate into $1 billion.
Yeah.
But nigga, you work for the fucking people that you talking about fighting against. You said you wasn't fucking with the NFL because of the Colin Kaepernick shit, and now you work for them.
But they need the money. I want the money. They sell their soul.
The industry is snakes now. If y'all notice, everything is snakes. That's why I wouldn't even raise a kid to even be an entertainer right now.
You the second person I didn't hear said that.
I wouldn't do it. It's just like
raising your kid. They're going to do so much cutthroat shit to succeed right now.
Yeah, well, it's a cycle of oppression, right? You got institutionalized oppression, which is the motherfuckers that's basically it's the reason why the projects is the projects, the rich is the rich, the poor is the poor. Then it's interpersonal. They make it to where we hate each other. You get what I'm saying? Then it's internalized. Now we hate ourselves because of the institution that is putting all of this out. You get what I'm saying? So once we understand that, which I'm gonna say people do understand it, but it's just we so oppressed. It didn't got so
distracted.
Yeah, it didn't got so bad to where it's just like, shit, this easier just to be on welfare and to just sit around Section 8.
Right.
And to have all of these kids.
Instead of using that as a stepping stone, start to work the system, build LLCs up, get invest, get a savings account, you know what I'm saying? Like
come together and not hate.
There you go.
Get
come
our
together
own
and not hate.
Together. Yeah. Exactly. Not hate on each other.
Right.
Really congratulate, work with each other, uplift people. Right. You know, it's
and stop making sex is the number one thing.
We're sabotaging
because that's
ourselves.
What they want.
Because we're highly influenced to the corruption that's been going on since slavery.
Yeah.
Like let's be real.
But it's hard to you can't unprogram yourself when they've been programmed for generations.
Well,
we can, but some
you know why I beg to differ?
But they won't.
They won't.
I was just, they won't.
They can, but they won't.
I was just about to say they won't do it.
It's too hard for them. That's why I said it's so easy to just sit up and just
to make that change.
Yeah.
What it is comfortable doing what they're doing. So,
right.
You know, they don't want to change. They
right.
just want to keep doing what they're doing.
Why you think it's so hard for them to change?
I don't know. You know, a lot of people don't want to change unless you got something to lose. See, when you got something to lose, then your mentality changes. You know, I don't want to lose this. I got this to lose. I'm going to look at life in a different way. You know, they ain't got nothing to lose, so they ain't trying to change.
Right.
That's what made me change.
Mm-hmm. And then
that's exactly what made me change.
It's so popular to be with fuckery where
fuckery is popular nowadays.
It's not the shit.
So when is it gonna be popular to be in a relationship and not be having sex with just anybody? Like, is it still good for a man and a woman to just be with each other?
It better be.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love relationship and love.
It better be.
I mean, that's true love right there. You know, to be solid with somebody to death do they part till we grow old. Like OG was saying, like he older. Like once you get older, it's not about sex like that. It's about stability. How do you make me feel? Is you gonna cook my favorite? Do you know how to season that chicken up like you supposed to?
Right.
Do you know how to
clothes clean?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you go steam my go to the dryer? You know what I'm saying?
Is the kids happy where I get
home? Sure that I'm okay.
And can we have an argument in the house but still handle our business?
Yeah,
that's
that part.
But then the man got to still come to and make sure the woman too.
I'm talking about both of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
we talking about just the woman.
Yeah, no, because I know we be
because men get mad too, right? Okay, say you in a relationship with your dude.
Mm-hmm.
Your car down, right? Y'all got 2 cars, but your car down. Your car in the shop is gonna take a week.
Yeah.
So he been taking you to work 3 days now. 3 out of the 5 you gotta go. On that 3rd night, y'all have an argument.
Yeah.
This nigga get up and don't want to take you to work, knowing you gotta go. I don't give a fuck. I might not say a word to you, but
you gonna make sure. Yes, exactly.
Don't say shit to me. Don't get in his car. Don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take you where you got to go. I'm gonna pick you up from where you got to go. Just don't say a motherfucker.
So what about the man who don't do it and the woman that will not sit there and let him take him and she'll go get an Uber? What would you say that?
The one that's supposed to take an Uber let her?
Yeah, what would you do what would you tell him right now?
That's counterproductive.
Yeah, that's toxic right there.
I mean, I wouldn't be with nobody like that.
But
it's people that be with people like that still.
It is.
While he laying in the bed, she on the Uber the way to work.
Yeah, I know some people.
I do too. That's why I can't say.
They just happy, I guess, to be in a relationship though.
I mean, but they don't know they don't know they
like I'm talking about you, how?
And if for me, it's like, give me the same energy I give you. Like you said, whether we funking or not, if I made a commitment to you, I'm solid to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure, we might not argue, but I'm going to still cook some food for you. I'm going to still, make sure you wake up in the morning and make sure you, have certain things. That's what's going to bring us stronger. It's never going to be perfect. We're always going to go through some things, but that's where we can learn from each other, feed off each other. Okay, this is what gets him like this. So let me make sure I can express myself. Of course, we could talk it out, but that it don't happen to where it's toxic. It's the same routine. Now we just arguing. We're not going to sleep happy. Like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I want to be happy. I want to be comfortable. I want to have some trust and communication to where it's like, yeah, we're going to have our little stuff, but at the end of the day, I know that you got me and I got you.
Right.
And vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Sex better.
It does. That's what love, that's where the intimacy at.
It does. That's what it is. It's that connection.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they think, oh, he got a big thing, she got a big ass or whatever. And y'all think that's the connection.
The eye.
It ain't really that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can have what you may perceive as the perfect sex parts, right? And still don't even bring each other to an orgasm or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
It can happen.
A lot of people, they don't.
Right.
They wouldn't even try to sit to learn their partner.
Right.
And that's how you will make them have an orgasm, by learning them.
Right. Right. Yeah. You have to learn, when, as a man, put it like this, as a man, because I can't speak as a woman.
Uh-huh.
But as
I can.
Look,
okay, y'all can get your turn to speak as a woman. But what I'm saying, as a man, you have to learn the tendencies, the movements, the gestures, and everything of when your woman is actually excited and aroused and about to release or something. You, as a man, if you've been with her long enough, you're supposed to know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just one of them niggas, you coming in drunk as a motherfucker, and you just trying to bang, 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 bang until you bust and go to sleep, then that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no intimacy in it. That's just a physical aspect.
And that's what y'all gotta understand. That's why we brought the topic up, because that's not sex. Having somebody town you,
sex.
It's
that's
sex. I mean, there you go. So that's I got it wrong.
Right.
So it is sex. It's not intimacy. Somebody just banging on you.
Right.
You want somebody to learn you.
Right.
Exactly.
And we don't learn that until you about getting older. Because I'm telling you, I didn't know until I got older.
Yeah. And like I said, I just started understanding and learning myself. So going into a relationship with my partner, I have to let him know, like, this is what I like, baby. This is what's going to give me, I'm learning this and I'm learning that. And it's the same thing as a woman too. We have to read off our man with what they like. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like to touch, talk, whatever, how you like to do it. You gotta, whenever it's the time, you gotta do it however, however you gotta do it.
So how could you break that? Like, how could y'all break them nerves?
What
like, say, so we together, right? And I have a fantasy, or I have something, like, how can I, like you said, you just say it, like, how can you be like, hey, baby, I like you to play with my toy, or I want you to be
comfortable enough to have that conversation.
And then the man gonna be able to receive
outside
it?
of having sex, though.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't spring it on him in the bed.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Like, y'all might be at dinner.
So these is tips. So this is what we trying to, because this is what we need y'all to know.
You might be at dinner, because y'all would really be surprised how much a man would love to please a woman if he's really into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as long as he feels as though you ain't playing him like a
fiddle,
homosexual or something.
Okay, like a little fiddle.
Him or something, you know what I'm saying?
So it is boundaries.
Oh yeah, there's boundaries. There's definitely boundaries. You know,
I'll put my finger in your butt.
Oh no.
Look at his eyeballs.
No. Exit only. No. You know what I'm saying? But but hey, I don't know.
Teach on to y'all.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, but that's something, I guess, the experimental phase is, well, some of the shit I guess you could do while you're in the bed if you're just doing it. And then you can say, I don't like it, or, oh, that's, you know what, I like that. I guess, but certain things, and I would say most things, probably need to be discussed before you even do it.
Okay, before, stop having sex first. Let's talk about it. Let's get to learn each other.
Y'all could be sitting down at dinner, riding in the car, going to the store.
Okay, little stuff like that.
Yep. Like, for instance, you could talk, like I told him, like, I like, I don't like penetration like that. Like, you need to, that click, that's what's going to get it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do it a certain way, you know, and that's what's going to make me release and have that. But a lot of niggas don't know how to eat pussy or do what they
won't
supposed
listen.
To do. No, they don't know how to read your body. That's the problem. They don't know how to do what they supposed to do.
A lot of men won't even try to do it.
And that's why I don't even, I'm a pleaser. That's why I'm like, I don't want to get, that shit is whack. Like once he do it and you be like, like.
Once
I'm not
somebody do it right,
satisfied.
you be like nigga, you gotta know.
But don't y'all think that your feelings is what? I mean, I obviously, like I said,
The connection.
I can't
Back
speak
to connections.
as a woman because I don't know y'all experience that way. You know what I'm saying? But wouldn't the way you feel about the dude
matter?
Enhance
Definitely.
the performance?
Sometimes it does, but sometimes it's these dirty dudes that know what they do. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all don't want to listen. I give it to y'all real and uncut.
I don't know.
Sometimes these dirty motherfuckers that ain't got no good,
nothing going but some good dick.
They know how to do it on the first try without you telling them a goddamn thing. And them the ones that you be like, I should stay away from taxing.
The guys that
toxic.
that
toxicity.
Paid attention to women.
Yeah, but then
because
they no
have
good.
Nothing else to offer but to do it right.
But then they no good, and that's the one that all of the women go for.
And that's what women like. Remember we was talking about men have a type, and we even though we may date outside that type, it's usually because they can't find their type.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women, y'all fluctuate.
We ain't got no type.
Y'all fluctuate too goddamn much.
It depends.
Yeah.
It goes by the season. It goes by who's hot in the rap game. It goes by who's on TV the most.
Or who can make you come. Let's just keep it real.
But that's not a real woman.
Sometimes you see a geeky man with a hot woman.
But I'm talking about before that even happened. Before that even happened, you done picked some dude that looked like he's a Hebrew or something because Afro beards are in right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You say that shit off, you don't even know what he looked like for real.
That's because not women, girls be trying to follow the hype and want whoever's out, whatever's out. But that's not something that's going to get them any points or any, a man will never wife nobody like that. Like that's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because as a woman, and I'm telling y'all this from a man's point of view, right? All of that shit, a man, well, y'all probably know because, like I said, y'all been through things. But most women, and like the younger ones who may be listening right now, a man gonna respect you making him earn whatever you gotta give.
Right.
He's gonna respect that. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. He gonna go find what he's looking for if you ain't giving it to him elsewhere, but that's his business if you ain't sleeping with him at the time. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? You making him earn it. You know what I'm saying? And as long as y'all ain't somewhere and 3 bitches run up on you trying to fight you because they sleeping with the nigga there, you gonna have to accept that because to tell the truth, you may only run across one man that's right for you in your entire life. A man gonna have a few women. He gonna fuck over the good ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it 100, right? But a man gonna have multiple chances. Women, y'all not because men are gay. Black men die. Black men are in jail.
The statistics.
Shit like that. The statistics, the numbers just
they go with white women.
Right. The numbers just don't. But there's a thing. There's a thing about that. So y'all got that. We're gonna touch on that.
We're gonna have to do a whole nother one with that, Caucasian.
No. You know what? Okay, let me finish what I'm saying. We can go right to that because see, y'all got a misconception of why guys do it. But anyway, like I said, y'all gonna probably only meet 1, maybe 2 of the right guys in your entire life. You gotta know them. So that's why I'm saying women, it's essential that as women, y'all just keep y'all legs close to that dude showed you consistently for damn near probably 6, 8, maybe a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to see that consistently because then again, all you doing is racking up numbers.
That's
for the
it.
right guy to finally find you and find out your background and have nothing to do with you.
Every time y'all go somewhere.
And that will happen. That will happen. I'm telling you. You'll meet the right guy. Y'all be together for 2 years. Everything lovely. Y'all benefiting. Y'all get money. Y'all traveling. The sex life is good and everything. Then he find out through somebody, especially social media, because you can find out quickly. Find out your whole body count, and now all of a sudden he's sick to death. He's sick to his stomach.
And like you said, dudes don't make it no better. Man, I had her in the back of the damn.
And so
she had them Jordans on, you water.
Right. And so you gotta damn.
Digging the hole in the ground.
Yeah, but dudes lie a lot.
I go to the barbershop every Friday.
And they do lie, but like you said, but your heart now is already burnt to crispy. Now you ready to go find her and kill her.
Yeah.
Burn the shoes you bought her.
Or it ain't even had nothing to do with her cheating. It could have been, before you.
Dudes lie.
But you still because,
in your subconscious, you keep thinking about it. Huh?
Right, you subconscious because I will never talk my sex life to another man.
Yeah. So men that do
he
that.
can visualize it about your women.
But it's some dudes that do that.
might be visualizing about me. What the nigga, why is we talking sex?
Right.
Yeah, because
I'm talking sex to you. I'm not trying to fuck you.
See, so because I go back to y'all. See, y'all real men. It's not a lot of real dudes. You got the sugary shit going on a lot.
Yeah.
It's some dudes that's gonna sit here and be like, man, I had my bitch and she was.
Yeah, it's niggas do gossip about they females and they sex.
And like you say, real man would never do that.
Never did that.
But then you got some men now that's doing it.
Y'all some real.
I mean, never.
Right.
Never.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now one woman that I've ever been with could say she heard our business in the street.
Not one.
Not one.
That mean you go crazy.
Not one. What the fuck? Why am I bragging on me sleeping with a woman? I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm a good-looking man. Of course I sleep with women. What the fuck am I bragging about it?
And ain't none of y'all business.
Right.
Right. Ain't none of your business.
Yeah, you know, I mean.
But it's a new day and age now. They want to brag on getting pussy. And it's like, you a whoop-de-doo. How they be saying it?
Whoop-de-doo. Exactly.
Like, okay.
But y'all already know, so we coming to an end. So before we wrap it up, what is there anything that y'all want to tell anybody? Because the topic was about intimacy and sex, and do we know the difference of it? And about people that be healing, or they just moving in a relationship too quickly and not healing.
Well,
before we wrap it up.
That's what I'm gonna say. Women, y'all, because you know, I can't tell guys how to do what they do. Niggas gonna do what they want to do. But women, y'all, stop falling for the okie doke. Stop falling for the hookups that your girlfriend, oh, my dude's cousin like you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make these guys earn your trust, earn your respect, earn your body. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you giving it away, we ain't respecting that shit. We respect nothing that comes easy.
Not
you know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling y'all from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Do with the information what you want to do with it. But I'm just telling you, if you notice that, you know, you in and out of dead-end relationships repeatedly, give yourself some space. Do some soul searching, and that guy is going to come find you. It's going to happen.
Yeah, they shouldn't be settling too, though. You know, a lot of people just are settled because they in a relationship, knowing this relationship ain't working, knowing he don't like you, you really don't like him, but you enamored with the idea that I got a man, you know. Yeah. So I want to keep this man around me, you know, just to make it look like something that it ain't. You know, you got to let that go too, because y'all know when it's not working.
Amen. Because you be on point. He be on point. I know people like that.
I got, you know, relatives and
I know
things of that
too.
nature that I talk to and I see what they be going through, and you know, I just, you know.
And we like, why you still?
Yeah. You know.
Right. Mine would be definitely stay true to yourself. You know, be patient, know your worth, handle your business. Like, bosses attract bosses. So as long as you doing what you got to do, a man gonna want to help you and make it better, make any situation better, because you solid and you a hustler regardless. Amen. And just have your faith. Put God first in your relationship as well. Like, people don't implement that at all. They just think it's just, no, it's a higher power that got y'all together, and y'all need to keep that faith, that bond. So when you put God first, it works out. You know what I'm saying? Things works out. And yeah, just stay true to yourself and love yourself.
And how can they find you too? How can they find you? Make sure you shoot your page
Instagram,
out. Yeah.
My Instagram,
TikTok.
okay. I got Facebook, Instagram. My
Whichever
Facebook
one you can think of
is Kasandra Johnson. My Instagram is Team Nika Young Poodie _29. And you could get my book. The title of my book is The Struggle That Made Me.
Period.
Okay. Struggle That Made Me by Kasandra Johnson. It's raw, it's uncut. So if y'all don't want to know the truth or heal yourselves in any way, or just me speaking my truth about healing and ready to unveil and look in the mirror like OG was just saying, and take some accountability and understand that your life, you make your life what it is. You can't blame none of the past, what your daddy was, what your mama was, how you grew up. You make your past and let it go, let God. Also, you have to forgive. Forgive is like the most important thing that you could do, because you have to forgive yourself. And once you forgive yourself, you can forgive others, and you can brush it off, and it will make you so much stronger. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to talk too much, y'all. I could preach all day, but please, it's on Amazon. The Struggle That Made Me. It's my face. It's the city of Oakland. Drug addiction, sexual abuse, mental health, all of the shit
and
that we don't like to talk about. and it's uncomfortable, I'm willing to do it because it's setting me free. It's making me better. It's who I am, and it's the struggle that made me. I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't, go through the things that I went through, and I'm proud of myself.
Girl,
I love
embrace
myself.
it.
So
Talking, Poodie.
There you go.
All right, y'all. And y'all already know this was the collaboration. Point Makers, Cam Go Crazy with Poodie in the building.
That's right.
And this is just to let y'all know it's the intimacy, it's sex. Know the difference, you guys. The best thing for y'all to do is listen to the fellas, listen to us. Celibacy. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. But stop having sex. Just stay to yourself. It's okay to be by yourself, isolated. And when you by yourself, you are going to see the bigger picture. It's going to be a lot of things that just start coming to you when you in silent mode. You'll see everything a little bit clearer. But I love you guys. Make sure y'all create the life that y'all deserve, because nobody coming to save y'all. And until next time, we're going to see y'all again.
That's right.
Okay,
y'all have a good one.